Hello，各位大朋友、小朋友，大家下午好！谁已经在线上了？赶快跟老师打个招呼哦，让老师知道你们已经在线上了，好吗？我看到已经有好多小朋友已经在线上了。对，我们要开始了，趁放假 ，OK？ 谢谢你的爱心哦，谢谢你的爱心哦，已经开始了，欢迎大家来到6月2号，就是6月的第2天哦 ，OK？ 星期三下午4点20分 ，Dynabook Malaysia 2021爱你而已网络直播教学课程。来，已经在线上的小朋友、大朋友跟老师打招呼好不好？你好 Jasmine， 嗨，哇哦，中午好，现在已经是下午了哦 ，OK， 现在已经是下午4点20分了 ，OK， 下午了。很开心啊，看到大家已经回来了，看看你们的朋友 ，OK， 谁还没进来的，赶快叫他们一起进来咯。今天我们要上课咯 ，OK， 虽然是假期，但是我们也是要很勤劳的上课的，对不对？因为啊，我们这项网络直播教学课程呢，是获得马来西亚全国校长职工会、马来西亚华校教师会总会，就是我们的教总，还有 OK 我们的雪隆滨州华小校长理事会、马来西亚华教家长协会华协、玉思培及莱纳电脑公司联合呈现给大家的 OK， 所以呢，你们一定要好好的进来学习哦，好不好？我们今天要上的是英文课 ，OK， 今天我们要上的是英文课。有谁好久没进来了？现在假期，趁着假期可以进来学习哦。学校假期要好好学习的。我 friend in 了，你 friend in 了，我好漂亮的美人鱼啊 ，OK， 大家可以看到老师今天的那个这个月份的我们的 backdrop 都是海底世界。有没有想到假期如果不是FMCO 的话，我们可能已经在海边晒太阳 ，OK， 喝野水、游泳 ，OK， 对沙尘暴这样子，对不对？很久没有去海边了，大家有没有很想念去海边的时刻啊 ？OK， 所以同学们，你们 friend in 了吗 ？OK， 如果还没有 friend in 的话，今天是第一次进来的小朋友们，可以跟老师说 ，OK， 跟老师说一声，然后呢，你可以 scan QR code 去 join 我们的 friend in，OK， 我们的 friend in 呢，它是一个粉丝团，这个粉丝团是属于大家的，里面有很多可以让大家学习的东西在里面哦，很多项目在里面所以我们都是一个大家庭。里面可以得到很多资讯的 ，OK？ 所以还没有 join 的话，赶快 join 如果在你 join 的时候，或者你觉得有一些疑问，或者是遇到一些问题，怎么办呢 ？OK？ 怎么办？你可以电邮给我们 askfriendin@dynabook.com.my， 我们可以为你解答任何的疑难杂症，好不好？如果你们现在在 Facebook 的。大朋友、小朋友，你也可以去到我们的 Messenger，OK，Facebook 里面有我们的 Messenger， 看一下我 Facebook 的，有谁已经在线上了 ？Hong Chai Ling，Hello，OK，Alice Toy，JJ Dan，Hello，大家已经在线上了吗？谁还没进来的，赶快叫我们进来哦！你的朋友进来了吗？进来了就跟他们打个招呼，也跟老师打个招呼，好不好 ？Friend in 了，太棒了！我看到你们的反应，大家都想 Friend in 了，好。我要在 friend in 的名单里面看到你们哦 ，OK，好，这个是昨天我们上华文课有吗？华文课，这个字是什么字啊？通常我们讲这个是快乐的乐，今天你快乐吗 ？OK， 它是一个多音多义字，所以它哪一个不是乐的多音多义字的读音呢？你们有答对吗？这个是昨天的问题，你们有答对吗？每一天我们都会有文凭给大家的，所以你们一定要待到最后 ，OK， 一定要上课用心上课到最后，然后赢取我们的文凭，收集我们的文凭，我们文凭都很漂亮哦 ，OK， 我们的设计都很漂亮，好不好？这题你不会啊 ，Alice Toy 这题你可以看回重播。如果你觉得这题我还没有学会，请你看回昨天的重播。Yes， 对的，叮。这个不读听 ，OK， 听 T-I-N-G 第4声 ，OK， 听不读听 ，OK， 是读乐或乐 ，OK， 音乐的乐，好吗？太高兴了，我很快乐。快乐就是刷爱心吧 ，OK， 快乐的话就刷爱心，给老师看到你的快乐 ，OK。好， 同学们，有没有发现到昨天有没有看到新闻？这是6月1号的新闻哦。12岁以下的孩童是禁止出门，还有禁止到公共场所的哦。OK， 公共场所就是说我们的 shopping mall 啊 ，OK， 那些地方你们不能出去打包东西，也不能出去哦。OK， 除非有一些紧急状况，好像生病了啦 ，touch wood，OK， 这个时候不可以生病 ，OK， 才可以出去看医生 ，OK。好，谁是12岁？谁是12岁以下的？你们都几多岁啊？在线上的小朋友们，你们可以让老师知道你们是几多岁？20岁可以出去哦，有人20岁了啊。OK， 20岁就是我们的大朋友咯。OK， 大朋友也不要乱走哈，也不要到处乱走的，好不好？现在我们的大家的意愿就是要把疫情给抗争胜利，待会我们就可以去哪里都可以了。OK， 我们要的是自由，好不好？文凭昨天的是还没发出去的 ，OK， 还没发出去，你们要耐心等候3个工作天。哇，我们线上的小朋友有10岁、11岁，有12岁 ，OK， 12岁的话，今年就要拿 IC 咯 ，OK， 今年就要拿 IC 咯。哇，很多10岁跟11岁的小朋友哈。有9岁的，欢迎你们，我们就是不分年纪的哈，我们是不分年纪的学习。好，我们都是守规矩的好孩子，快乐学习，专心学习，不分年纪，不分州属，不分学校。我们只不分年纪。我看到有8岁的，有没有6岁或者是7岁的小朋友在吗？有吗？没有在吗？你爸爸妈妈抢不到 vaccine 不用紧 ，OK， 政府很快就会有 vaccine 给大家了 ，OK， 所以你们要大家要耐心等候啊，耐心等候。一个人心有多纯洁，言语就有多美丽，所以要谨慎留言。所以你们的留言是很重要的，因为你每一个留言呢，我们都可以看得很清楚的哦 ，OK， 所以要谨慎留言呀。看到你的留言，我就知道你是怎么样的一个好孩子 ，OK， 好不好？欢迎看我们的重播。如果你直播过后有不明白的地方，或者是说，你觉得这个直播很好，学到很多东西，你可以看回重播。为什么呢？温故知新，对吗 ？OK， 善用留言平台跟老师做互动和交流。今天我给tips 大家要不要听？今天老师给一个 tips 大家，因为大家都很乖，对吗 ？OK， 今天呢，这位老师我们分享今天的英文课的老师呢，有准备到游戏给大家的哦 ，OK， 所以今天一定要好好学习。我要看一下今天谁榜上有名，好不好？在游戏里面有榜上有名的。开心吗？开心的话就要刷爱心给老师 ，OK， 要刷爱心给老师哦。老师很用心的去做很多的游戏给大家玩哈，待会可以一面玩一面学习的好吗？尊重还有感恩授课的老师，时时刻刻送上感谢与祝福 ，OK， 很重要，尤其是在我们的节目的尾声，一定要 OK 跟老师说谢谢，要感恩老师今天很辛勤的教导，因为这个星期吧，我们都是不同的科目来做一个revision，OK， 来做一个总结，来做一个温故知新的，所以老师都很绞尽脑汁出很多很多的一些课题，或者是很多的题目，让大家可以revise 一下的。哇 ，OK， 好，我们的文凭还没发，对的，3个工作天哈，所以你们要给一点点时间，我们的 OK 幕后工作人员，我们要3个工作天，好不好？今天我们网课的话，这个礼拜是1到5都有，还有下个星期也是星期1到星期5都有，所以你们一定要进来好好的学习哦 ，OK， 好好的学习哈，要期待看到你们宠物，待会让你们看我的宠物，知道你们很想念我的宠物了哈，来。你们 like 了吗？和 share 了吗？我们的 Facebook 可以，还有我们的YouTube Dynabook Malaysia 的 YouTube 要 like 和 share 记得 OK， 谢谢你们。今天我们请他的老师呢，哇，他是来自光华的槟榔的老师，他是 Mr. Teoh OK，Mr. Teoh，Mr. Teoh 今天要跟我们分享的是英文的 revision， 来，同学们配合老师给掌声，大大力的掌声来欢迎我们的 Mr. Teoh. Hello, Mr. Teoh.
Hello, everyone. 大家好. Good afternoon, everyone.
Mr. Teoh, good afternoon. 好，我们把平台交给你。
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Christine 老师. Okay, good afternoon to all the students out there. How are you doing in these school holidays? If you are doing well, maybe you can just comment and type that good telling me that you are doing great in these holidays. Okay, so no matter how, since we are having MCO, just we will try to spend our time doing the right things that is good for us. Okay, so now for today's lesson, we are going to do some very quick revision on the grammar topics that we have learned before. So even though this lesson is more for students that are from Standard 5 and Standard 6, but those who are not in Standard 5 or Standard 6, you are also welcome to learn something new. Okay, for those who have learned these topics before, if you can master all the topics, then it is very good. You can take it as a revision. But if you can't master all the topics, so you can just try to learn it, okay? Try to master the language so that you can make use of language in your daily lives, okay? All right, so I can see some of the students who have commented there saying very good. Okay, that is nice. Okay, so for your information, today we will have two parts of lesson. So the first part, I'll cover some easy grammar, which I call the revision part 1. Then after that, we'll have Kahoot round number 1. Then after that, we'll take a very short break. And after the break, we will move on to revision part 2 and another round of Kahoot. So all together today, we will have 2 rounds of Kahoot. So if you wish to get to be ranked at the first 3 places in Kahoot game, so you have to listen to the lesson carefully and answer the Kahoot quizzes at the end of the lesson. Okay. All right. So now, first of all, we start with something easy. Okay, now when I ask you questions, I would like you to comment down there because I'm reading your comments so that I know what you are doing there. Okay, first of all, please tell me, what do you think of when you hear the words articles? When you hear the word articles, what can you think of? Try to comment down there. Let me see. Okay, someone say a piece of cake. Yeah, is an article. What else? When you see articles, can you tell me what are the articles that you have seen before? If someone tells you, we are going to learn articles. And the. Yes, we have the first students who answered, Lim Yuxuan. She says, and the. Yes, very good. So this is a very common, a very basic grammar that we should have mastered. Okay, but usually I tend to see that all the students, they tend to make mistakes in articles, even though it is a very easy topic. Okay, so for today's lesson, for the first part, we are going to look at some revision on these articles. Okay, basically for articles, the first part, we are looking at and. Okay, so when we have the word usually we use with singular countable nouns that begin with a consonant sound. Okay, so class, you have to be careful. When we use articles, we use it to refer to singular countable nouns only. Countable nouns means that the nouns that you can count. Okay, 你可以算的名词 is called countable nouns. For example, you can count the book, you can count pen, you can count pencil. So these are all countable nouns. So for all the countable nouns that begin with a consonant sound, we use a. For example, we have a cake, a spoon, a glass. So all of these words, they start with the consonant sound. So we have to use the article a. Whereas for and, it is used with singular countable nouns that begin with a vowel sound. Okay, vowel sound means it starts with A, E, I, O, U. For example, you have an orange, an umbrella, and elephant. So all these words are starting with vowel sound. So we use N. So this is a very common part. Okay, I think most of you can master it very well. But for a, we have a few special cases. Okay, for example, we also use a to tell us words that begin with a U sound. Okay, when you pronounce the word, if it starts with a U sound, so we use a. For example, we have uniform, university, unicorn. All these words, they start with the sound U. Okay, we say uniform, university, and unicorn. So we use the article a. So you have to be careful with this part. You cannot use and for all these words. Okay, so you have to say a uniform, a university, and a unicorn. Whereas for some words that begin with a silent H word, okay, when you have the silent H word, you have to use an. For example, an honest boy, an honor, an hour. Okay, for these words, you don't pronounce the sound H. You won't say honest. No, you won't pronounce it like that, right? So you will say honest, honest. So honest, it sounds like a vowel, right? It is a vowel sound. So we use an. So we say an honest boy, an hour, because it is a silent H word. Okay, yes, very good. Someone say hour is equals to hour. Okay, so you have to be careful. When we use the articles, we have to know how to pronounce the word. We have to listen to the sound. Okay, 你要听那个字的声音. This is very important. So when you know how to pronounce the word correctly, you will know which article to be used. Okay, so we don't use articles with uncountable nouns. For example, we have water, sugar, and sand. All of these are uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns means that it is not countable. Okay, 你不能数的. You cannot count one water, a water, two water, three water. You cannot count. So when you have all these uncountable nouns, you cannot use article. If you use one article saying that a water, a sugar, a sand, that is wrong. Okay, but if let's say you put the water in a glass, or you use a teaspoon to take the sugar, or you put the sand in bottles, then you can count the glass, you can count the teaspoon, you can count the bottle, then you can use article. So it means that you are counting glass, you are counting teaspoon, you are counting bottles. So for these types of nouns, you can use articles. It is very important. Okay. All right. So and an. Is there any question? If you have questions, you may ask in the comments down there. Okay. So you have to be careful. Okay. Next, you look at another article which is called the. Okay. When do we use the? First, it is used to refer to a specific person or object. Specific here means that 指定的. Okay, for example, you refer to the bag. Okay, the bag that you buy. Okay, that you bought last night. So when we refer to something specific, we say the. Is this the bag you bought last night? Okay, 就是很指定的讲说这个是你昨天买的书包. So we say, is this the bag? Or another sentence, the girl next door is hiding behind a bush. So this is specific. 你讲的是那一个女生 Okay, 指定的一个 So we use the. So if let's say you use a girl, then it means it can be any girl. Okay. Next, for the second situation, we use the to refer to someone or something a second time. For example, in the first sentence, you say, I spoke to a man just now. Okay, so here it is a general noun. Okay, 这边的 man is general, 就是说很普通的，你讲 I spoke to a man just now. When you mention about the man for the second time, then you will say, the man is my uncle. So you can see it is repeated. Okay, when you refer to this someone for the second time, so you change the article to the man. Okay, another example, just borrow a book. So this is the first time you mention. Okay, when you mention for the second time, you use the. So it will become the book belongs to NG. Okay, so this is the situation. Okay, the third one. When you want to refer to something that is only one of its kind. One of its kind, that means you have only one. Okay, 只有一个的, you have only one in the world. For example, you say, the moon shines brightly, or the sun rises in the east. So in our universe, okay, in this universe, we have only a moon and a sun. So it is only one of its kind. 它只有一个. So we say the moon shines brightly, or the sun rises in the east. Okay. Another situation, which is the last one, we can say to refer to countries that begin with United or Republic. For example, if you talk about US, okay, US, it is called the United States of America. So this country, it starts with the word united. Okay, so we say the, okay, the United States. All right, we don't use the for all the countries. For example, Malaysia, okay, our country, Malaysia, it doesn't start with the word united or republic, right? So we cannot say the Malaysia, cannot. We only say Malaysia or Singapore, Indonesia, Vietnam, Thailand. Okay, so because all these countries doesn't they don't begin with united or republic, so we just mention Malaysia. So next time when you write sentence or when you talk to your friends, don't say the Malaysia. Okay, we don't use the for Malaysia, so we use the only for those countries that starts with united or republic. Okay, so these are the articles. Next, we look at another part, which is the adjectives. Okay, what is adjectives? Can anyone tell me what is adjectives? Okay, so remember, okay, I saw your comments there, quite funny. Remember, don't use the for other countries that are not starting with United or Republic. You have to be careful. Okay, so now next we look at the adjectives. Okay, you are very smart. You can tell me these adjectives are 形容词. Very good. So we use adjectives to describe nouns, 来形容东西的. For example, we say the hornbill is a beautiful bird. So beautiful is an adjective. Why? Because you use beautiful to describe the word bird. Okay? 你讲说这只鸟很漂亮. So beautiful is 漂亮. Beautiful is an adjective. Next, Jason looked sad. The rabbit is a tame animal. Or I bought a thick dictionary. All these words in red, they are the adjectives. Okay, they are the adjectives, 形容词. Okay, so when we want to compare two things, compare means 比较. Okay, when we compare two things, we use the comparative form of the adjectives plus another word, which is than. For example, we look at the first sentence, Nicholas is rich. Okay, when you describe someone, you say Nicholas is rich. 他很有钱. 那现在 in the second sentence, you compare between Nicholas and Andy. Now you have two persons here, Nicholas and Andy. So when you compare these two persons, it will become Nicholas is richer than Andy, which means that for the adjective, you have to add er, then add another word, than. So it will become Nicholas is richer than Andy. Second example, the blue ball is big. Okay, when you compare another sentence, you have red ball and blue ball. Okay, you have two balls here. So when you compare these two balls, you have to use comparative adjectives. What is comparative adjectives? Which means that you add er at the back of the adjectives and add another word, than. So it will become, this red ball is bigger than the blue ball. Okay, so you have to be careful with the spelling. Okay, so this is the comparative adjectives. Okay, usually most of the time we just add er and then another word, than. But if the word is more than two syllables, then we have to use the word more before the adjectives. What is the meaning of syllables? Syllables is how you pronounce the word, how many units. For example, the word apple. Okay, 苹果, apple. So apple, when you pronounce it, is a and po. So apple, you have two syllables. Okay? Or another one, when you pronounce let's say a book. Okay? 书. So book is only one syllable. Okay? So when you come across adjectives with more than two syllables, which means that 3, 4, or 5, then you have to form the comparative by adding more before the adjectives. For example, okay, we have the word expensive. So this word, expensive. Okay, expensive, it has how many syllables? 1, 2, 3. Expensive. So you have expensive 3 syllables. So when you have this kind of adjectives, you have to use the word more. Annie's bag is more expensive than Joshua's bag. You cannot say expensive, which is wrong. Than. Okay, you have to use more expensive than. Okay, remember this, more expensive than. Okay, another example. Jiaming is intelligent. Okay, intelligent. How many syllables are there? Maybe you can comment and let me know how many syllables are there for the word intelligent. 1, 2, 3, or 4. True. Okay. Some say true. Okay. Yes. Good. I see. Chunming, you mentioned that 4. Yes, you can master it. So intelligent. You have 4 syllables here. So when the word has 4 syllables, you cannot use intelligent. You cannot add er at the back. That is wrong. Okay. So you have to change it to more intelligent than his brother. Okay. Use the word more. All right. Okay. Next. Although these adjectives have less than 3 syllables, but we still add more. Okay, these are some special cases. For example, handsome. Although it is only 2 syllables, but we cannot say handsomer. No, that is wrong. We say more handsome. Useful, more useful. Helpful, more helpful. Okay, this word is spacious. Spacious means you have a lot of space. 你的空间很大. That is called spacious. So when you compare spacious, you have to use the word more. More spacious. So these are some special cases. Okay, for some words, when you have some adjectives that is in the list, you have to form their comparatives in an irregular way. Irregular means it is something special. Okay, it doesn't follow all the rules before. Okay, it is something special. Okay. 它是比较特别的，有它自己的一个方式的。So for example, when we say good, okay, it changed to better. Bad become worse. Far, you have 2 types of comparative. You can say further or farther. And little, less. Many or much, we'll say more. For example, my juices is more than my sister's. 这样子, okay? Next. When we compare more than 2 things, just now we talk about 2. Now it's more than 2. Let's say 3, 4, 10, 100, 1000. Okay, so when you compare more than 2 things, we use the, okay, remember we use this word the, plus the superlative form of the adjective. Okay, so you have to change your adjectives to superlative form. Okay, for example, we say Lucas. Okay, Lucas is brave. Okay, so brave is the adjectives. Now, for the second sentence, we compare Lucas and all his friends. Okay, so when you say Lucas is the bravest, means that 他是最勇敢的. Lucas is the bravest among his friends. So at the back, because it has an E here, all right, you just add S and T. So it become the bravest. Remember, this is very important. The, okay, the bravest among his friends. Okay, another example. Mount Kinabalu is high. Okay, so when we talk about the superlative, it will become Mount Kinabalu is the highest mountain in Malaysia. Okay, the highest. Okay, now for those that are more than 2 syllables, just like what we have mentioned before, we cannot add est at the back. We use most. Okay, for example, Miss Chan is beautiful. So beautiful is 3 syllables, right? Beautiful is 3 syllables. So we say Miss Chan is the most beautiful teacher in my school. The most beautiful. Okay, you have to remember this. Whenever you talk about superlative, you must have the word the, then followed by the superlative. Okay, another one. Abu is mischievous. Okay, can you tell me what is the meaning of mischievous? Anyone know what is mischievous? Let me see. Okay, someone say most annoying. Okay. Mischievous. What is the meaning of mischievous? Yeah. Okay. Someone say naughty. Very good. Okay, mischievous means naughty. 很坏很调皮的意思 mischievous. So this is also more than 2 syllables. So you say Abu is the most mischievous among his siblings. Okay, so there are some irregular words also. All right, so you can look at the list. When we say good, when you compare more than 2 things, it will become the best. For example, you say, I am the best, right? Okay, bad, it will become worst. Or far is the furthest, little, least. Many or much will become most. Okay, now, as you can see, we have so many adjectives, right? So if you want to memorize all the comparative and superlative form, it will take you a lot of time. And sometimes it might be very difficult for you. So what is the key for you to remember all the comparative and superlative form of adjectives? Okay, that's the way. The most important thing is that you have to read more. All right. When you read more, for example, you look at the articles, you read essays, you read comics, you read books. So from there, you will come across a lot of adjectives. From there, you will know how to make them to become the comparative and superlative adjectives. Okay. You have to read more. So then only you can master all of this. Okay. Now, so that is for the part 1 revision. We have covered articles and adjectives. Okay, now everyone, please get ready. We are going to have a break and play the round 1 Kahoot. Okay, so please get ready your device. We are going to play this game together. Okay, now if you are ready, you can join the Kahoot using this code. Okay, we are going to see who will get number 1, okay, in this game for this round. Okay, this is round 1. Okay, you have to be fast. Okay, faster, faster, and faster. Okay, we will see who is the best student here for round 1. So that you have to answer. You have to be the fastest and get the most questions that are correct. Okay. All right, I'll wait for about 1 minute for all of you to join. Okay, counting down 1 minute for you to join. Okay, those who want to join, please be faster. We have 272 here. Okay, let's see. Okay, when you when you give your name in Kahoot, please try to use a proper name. Okay, use a proper name. Okay, it is kind of respect to you and also your friends. Okay, then I think we better get started. Okay, we have 314. Okay, 325 students here. Okay, the list is still going on. Okay, faster. I'm counting down 5. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's start. Okay, everyone, ready? Focus and focus. All right. Okay, be careful with the questions. I've mentioned about this before. Be careful. Remember, don't tell your answer in the comments. Let your friends to try on their own. Okay. Okay, remember, don't spam the chat box. Okay, don't spam the comments. Let your friends try. Okay. You have to act fast and you have to get the correct answer if you want to be at the top of the list. Oh, okay. You have to be careful. Just now I say honest. It is a silent H sound. So you have to use an honest, not a honest. Okay, question 2. All right. So, okay, Jun Kiet, you are number 1 now. Okay. Question 2. Look at the answers carefully. Be careful. This restaurant serves spaghetti in town. Okay, your answer. Okay, yes, very good. The best spaghetti. Okay, Junke still leading. Okay, next. Question 3. My cousin Mary is blank person in my family. Look at the answer carefully. Don't make silly mistakes. Yeah, be careful. Wow, we have more than 700 students joining us for the game. Very good, okay? That is nice. Okay, counting down. Okay, the happiest. Okay, next. All right, Alan. Alan become number 1. Okay, the first place. Okay, question 4. The parrot is animal in the world. Okay, remember you have to see the word. How many syllables are there? Okay, how many syllables? Okay, for those who can't join this round of Kahoot, don't be frustrated. We will have another round later. Okay, yes, correct. The most colorful. Okay, next. Oh, Chun Kiet is at the fifth place now. Okay, number 5. Giraffe are land animals. Okay, giraffe are blank land animals. Okay, next. Okay, number 6. There is university in my town. Which article? Okay, I think most of you have answered. Okay, a university, yeah? Remember, this is a U sound. So, a university. Okay, number 7. Be careful, you have a pair of articles here. Okay, a bag on the floor. I think the bag. Okay, so you repeated. Okay, this bag is repeated. So you have to use the for the second time. Okay, for those who couldn't join just now, later when we play round 2, remember the teacher will show you a link. You have to go to Kahoot and you key in the pin, okay, the game pin. Then you will be able to join. So for those who cannot join for this round, I'm sorry, you have to wait for another round, all right? Because the game is ongoing. Okay, better than. Okay, now we have another champion right now. Okay, 4 more questions to go before we end this round of game. Okay, this one, year 5 students you have learned before about Canada and Brazil. So I think you know the answer. Very easy, yeah. Okay, when you compare these two countries, one is Canada, another is Brazil, and the adjective is cold. So when you make the sentence, when you write the sentence, which is correct? Is cold, is more cold than, is colder than, or cold than? Think, okay? Wow, we have so many answers here, over 1,000. Oh, okay. Yeah, colder than. Okay, careful. Next, we have question 10. Okay, 3 more. Gold is silver. More expensive than, expensiver than. Which is the correct answer? Okay, remember, don't say the answer, yeah? Let your friend to try on their own, okay? Okay, is your headache better? No, is. Okay, this is a little bit tricky. You have to be careful with the sentence, okay? Okay, you have to be careful. If let's say the adjective is at the end of the sentence, then you know you don't have to use the word that. Okay, you just say no, it is worse, or it is taller, it is bigger, like that will do. Okay, you don't have to use the word that if it is at the end of the sentence. Okay, next. Okay, last question, round 1, last questions. There is a blank, orange, 2 apples, and a papaya in the basket. Very easy, right? This is a very easy question. I hope all of you answered it correctly. Okay? This is a very, very, very easy, okay, question. So you have to try your best. There is orange, 2 apples, and a papaya in the basket. Okay, so, oh my god, This is very easy. Orange. This is a vowel sound, so it's an orange. Okay, so who get the first place? Okay, congratulations to Jia, the Xiao En, the second, and the first goes to Jelena. Okay, very good, well done. Okay, so that's all for round 1 grammar Kahoot. Okay, we'll take a very short break. Okay, I'll invite teacher Christine. Christine 老师。
Hello, Mr. Dio. 谢谢你 OK, thank you for our part 1 OK, see you later OK, 来同学们我们来休息做运动喝口水刚刚你们已经很棒了刚刚谁的考核拿第1名啊 Jelena 在哪里恭喜你哦 Congratulations 你拿第1名了在 Part 1我们还有 Part 2同学们不要灰心哈等一下我们还有 Part 2的 OK 我们先休息一下下喝口水 OK 喝口水运动一下你的手指待会我们要按笔快笔准好不好你看我们今天的龙猫出来做运动了 OK 伸展一下你的腰伸展一下你的手谁喜欢 Toro 这个叫 Totoro 对不对我们的熊猫有谁是喜欢的有人在哭泣了不要哭泣来我们来个 short break 今天的 OK 我们的节目可能会延长那一点点OK 你们要耐心哈因为我们还有 part 2的好不好来同学们你们已经是 friend in 的同学 OK 我们的粉丝团你们 log in 我们的那个 page 了吗 friend in page 了吗去哪里 log in 就是 www.dynabook.com.my 你进到去这一边呢你去按 log in 就可以了 OK 按 log in 然后填写上你们的 email 就是孩子们的 email OK 还有 password 如果你是第一次的话呢你就去按这边 first time log in click here OK 如果你只有 password 你就打上 password 咯如果你是用爸爸妈妈的电话号码是爸爸妈妈的电话号码然后呢你就可以打上你的 password可以明白吗？所以这个是 login page 这个是 login page。如果有问题 OK 有疑问可以去 ask friend in at dynabook.com.my 至于刚刚有人问文凭老师 OK 我的文凭没有拿到我的文凭写错电话号码写错 email 怎么办什么 OK 你也可以 email 进来或者是我们的 Dynabook 的 Facebook 那边留言给我们 OK 我们就会有人回复给你了好吗因为呢现在我们是在 YouTube Live 里面老师也回答不到你的问题老师看到你的问题老师知道你有问题只不过你要更加详细的话呢就去我们的 email OK 进到 email 去然后 email 给我们或者是去 Messenger message 我们就会回答你们好不好OK 好谁在哭包不要哭包来我们现在给你们 part 2 OK 再继续的加油看一下第1名的会是哪一位待会好不好我们请回我们的 Mr. Teo Hello Mr. Teo
Thank you Miss Christine
Yeah welcome back Yes.
Okay, all right. So now we continue with part 2. Just now, part 1 is a very easy grammar. We have articles and adjectives. So now for part 2, it will be a little bit tougher. Okay, because we are going to look at the idioms and proverbs. 成语和这个谚语. So when you learn all these idioms and proverbs, you can use it in your essay or when you talk to your friends or talk to your parents. You can try to slot in these idioms or proverbs so that your sentence, your language sounds better. Okay, so now these are some very common idioms and proverbs that we can use it in our essay. Okay, so you have to focus because next the coming Kahoot will be all about idioms and proverbs. Okay, the first one, it is called a wheel of a time. Okay, so as you all know, whale is a kind of mammals. Okay, this is whale. Okay, so when we say a wheel of a time, what does it mean? It means you really enjoy yourself. Okay, for example, you can say, my family and I had a wheel of a time at the beach last weekend. Remember, when you use this idiom, there is two here. A wheel, a time. So the whole idiom would be a wheel of a time. Okay, it means that you enjoy yourself very much. Okay, let's say, for example, your friends ask you, how was the trip? Okay, then you can say, wow, it is great. I had a whale of a time there. Okay, so you can use this idiom to say that you enjoy yourself very much. Okay, remember this, a whale of a time. Okay, next, we look at number 2. This idiom, in the nick of time. Okay, remember, you have to remember this, in the nick of time. Okay, in the nick of time. What does it mean? It means that just in time. 刚刚好，时间刚刚好. That is called in the nick of time. For example, you can say the rescue team arrived in the nick of time to save us. 就是这个搜救队伍，它刚刚好的时间 ，OK， 很准确的时间来救我们。So we can say in the nick of time, OK, which means just in time. Okay, next, another idiom, a stone's throw. Okay, you know stones, right? Stone 就是石头 Okay, this is stone. So when you say a stone's throw, it means that it is very near or just a very short distance. Okay, 很靠近的距离 very near. We say a stone's throw. For example, my house is a stone's throw from the park, which means that your house is very near to the park. Okay, remember, usually we say a stone's throw without the word away. Some of the students, they like to say a stone's throw away from the park. That is wrong. Okay, remember, the idiom is only a stone's throw. Then you can say from somewhere, from the park. Remember, no away. Okay, cannot say away. All right, you have to say a stone's throw from. Okay, another proverb. This is a very easy proverb. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Okay, someone that helps you is your friends. Okay, the meaning of this proverb, it says a true friend is one who helps you when you are in trouble. Okay, when your friends is very helpful, then you can say he or she is your true friend. So you can use this proverb. Okay, just like this. Okay, I love my best friend. Okay, for example, you can say, I will always remember your help. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Okay, so you have to be careful. Okay, remember this idiom, a very useful idiom, proverb for you to use in your essay. Okay, so a friend in need is a friend indeed. Okay, next, we have two heads are better than one. You know heads, right? 我们的头. So this is called heads. So when you have two heads are better than one. It means that two people can achieve more than one person working alone. Okay, 两个人一起努力. When you work on something together, okay, then it is more effective than working alone. All right. For example, whenever I have problems solving a maths question, I'll discuss with my friend, as two heads are better than one. Okay, you and your friend, you are trying to solve the problems together. So you can say two heads are better than one. 两个头比一个头还要厉害, which means that you have more people helping you on that problem. Okay, next. Too many cooks spoil the broth. Okay, broth is a kind of soup. Okay, similar to this. Okay, this is a kind of broth. You put in all the ingredients and you cook. That is called broth. Okay, so when you have too many cooks, 太多的厨师，它会 spoil the broth. Spoil 的意思就是破坏。What does it mean? It means that if too many people are involved in doing something, then the thing will not be done well. Okay, like for example, we can say there are too many people working on the project. We should reduce some, 减少一些, because too many cooks spoil the broth. Okay, yeah, sometimes when the thing is very easy, but you have too many people working on it, then it tend to be, the outcome is very bad. So we will say too many cooks spoil the broth. Okay, next, another one. Look before you leap. Okay, leap is something like this, the action, which means that you jump. Okay, you jump over something. That is called leap. So look before you leap, which means that you have to think carefully before you act. Okay, whenever you decide on something, you want to do something, you have to think carefully. Okay, 你要想清楚. For example, look before you leap. Make sure you make a wise decision. Wise decision means that it is a smart one. Okay, something that is good for you. All right. Okay, next we have a stitch in time saves 9. Okay, a stitch in time saves 9. Okay, it means that dealing with a problem immediately will save you extra work later. Okay, when you have a problem, you must quickly find a solution, work on it. So it will save you extra time. Okay, for example, it seems that there's something wrong with my car. It is better to get its checkup as a stitch in time saves 9. OK 就是说有一个事情你要尽量的在它还很小的时候先做，那么你接下来你就不需要做更多额外的东西，那个就叫做 a stitch in time saves 9。OK, stitch means that something related to knitting， 好像你的 when your shirt you have a hole there, you make a stitch. Okay, that is called a stitch. Okay, next we have these actions speak louder than words. Okay, actions speak louder than words. Okay, so it means it is what we do that matters, not what we say. 我们做的东西比较重要，而不是只会讲，明白吗？ This shows that actions is the most important. Okay. All right. For example, we can say it is no use sitting and speaking of success. You need to act on it. You have to, when you want to achieve something, you have to act on it. Okay? 你要付出，你要去争取，你要去努力。So it is because actions speak louder than words. 对。Okay, I see someone mentioned that 要付出行动. Yes, good. Okay. All right. The last one. A penny saved is a penny earned. Okay, penny is a kind of coin in US. Okay, this is called penny. So you save a penny, that means you earn a penny. Okay, 你存了一笔钱，你存了一个 penny， 那就等于你赚了一个 penny. Okay, so it means that it is wise to save money. For example, Mary saves some of her money because she believes that a penny saved is a penny earned. Okay, so I go through all the idioms and proverbs very fast, okay, because we are going to round 2 Kahoot. All right, so if you think that you cannot catch up, you can rewatch the video afterwards. Okay, now we move on to Kahoot round 2. Okay, for those who couldn't join just now, you have to join now. Okay, all right, use this game pin to join. All right, we try and see who will be the first for this round. Okay, faster, faster. Okay, you have to be fast. Okay, this is the last round of Kahoot game, and it tests you on the proverbs and idioms. Okay, so you have to try your best. Try to recall the things that we have gone through just now. Okay, I hope all of you will do well this time. Okay, counting down 30 seconds for you to join. Okay, 倒数30秒 30 seconds. Okay, try not to spam the Kahoot game. I know someone is spamming. Okay, we will know who is spamming the Kahoot game. Okay, next time you won't be able to join if in that case. Okay, all right, so we start now. Okay, let's go. Okay, so here it is better to consider all the pros and cons. When you heard someone say pros and cons, it means all the goods and bads. Okay, 好的和坏的 we say pros and cons. Okay, which is the most suitable answer for this sentence? Okay, good. Next. This one is very easy. Just now we say a wheel of a time. Remember 2 I mentioned about this. Okay. All right. Chang Jing Yun. Okay. Next question 3. It was an awesome trip we had there. Okay. Which one? Which is the correct answer? Okay, we had a wheel of a time there. Good. Okay, next. Okay, question 4. The bus station is just what? Walking there takes me 2 minutes. This is very easy. We mentioned about this just now. Okay. Think carefully. Very easy. Oh, so few answers here. Yeah, a stone's throw. Remember, don't say a stone's throw away. Just a stone's throw will do. Okay, next. Okay, we have another champion here, Alan. Wow. Not sure. Who are you? Are you my students, Alan Wong? Okay, next. Question 5, you have to complete the proverb. Too many cooks, the broth. Okay, get, save, spoil, or damage. Recall the proverb that we have learned just now. I've mentioned about this also. Okay, I saw my student in the game also. Yeah, okay. She says, I'm your student from Standard 4. Okay, I know. Okay, counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, next question. Okay, we have 5 more. Okay, 5 more questions before we end round 2. So, fighting. Okay, we should save extra money. So this proverb is related to money. Which is the correct answer? Save extra money. 储蓄，把多余的钱储蓄起来。So which is the best idiom or proverb for this sentence? Someone say it's a piece of cake. All right, easy. Good. Okay, a penny saved is a penny earned. All right, next. Wow, Chang overtakes Alan. Okay, question 7. Perhaps you can help me on this problem. You want your friend to help you on the problem. Okay, so which is the best answer? You work together, right? You work together. You have to think carefully. There are 2 very similar questions similar answers that you can use in the sentence, but the best one is only one. Okay, you have only the best one, so you have to choose the best answer. Okay, be careful. Okay, the correct answer is 2 heads are better than 1 because you want to solve the problem, right? 你们要帮忙，互相帮忙解决问题。So 2 heads are better than 1. This is the best answer. All right. Next, number 8. Okay, a what? A blank. Okay, in time saves 9. Which one? A stitch, a mending, a repair, a knit? Which one? Okay, you try to think. Maybe the picture can help you a little bit. All right. Think. Remember, recall the proverb. Okay, that you have learned just now. Okay, a stage in time saves 9. Okay, good. Next, we look at question 9. Okay, he arrived to save me from a lot of embarrassment. Embarrassment 是尴尬. Okay, so which one? a will of a time, in the nick of time. Okay, this is very easy. If you remember all the idioms that we have learned just now, it should be a very easy question. Okay, after this would be the last question. Okay. Okay, in the nick of time, 刚刚好的时间. Okay, next. Wow, Valerie, the second one. Are you my students from Guanghua? I'm not sure. Okay, number 10. Billy is my best friend. He always helps me when I have trouble. Okay, this is the last question. Try to score. Someone 直接 say it is a piece of cake again. Yeah, this is very easy. Okay. Okay, a friend in need is a friend indeed. Okay, so this is round 2. The third place goes to PWY. Okay, I think it is an initial. Okay, second place is Mei Lim. And the first place, congratulations, Alan. Very good. Okay, well done. Okay, so that is all for today's Kahoot. I hope you enjoyed the game and hope you learn something. Okay, so thank you very much for your attention and happy holidays to all of you. Okay, remember to take care of yourself, stay home and stay safe. Yeah. Okay, goodbye. Okay,
Hello,
I'll pass back to
thank you.
teacher Christine. Yeah.
对 ，Thank you very much, Mr. Teo， 谢谢你今天的教导，谢谢同学们跟老师说谢谢哦。今天有2个卡会玩，对不对？谢谢你 ，Mr. Teo。好，来，同学们，现在是不是很想要赢取我们的文凭呢？要文凭的同学们来看这边 ，Scan QR code。然后等到我们的 dynabook.cc/June21，OK， 进去这个 link 就可以了，赢取我们的今天的set。有跟老师讲 Thank you very much 吗 ？Appreciate 我们的 Mr. Teo 今天为我们准备了2个卡会给你们可以复习的，当然也可以玩游戏哦。刚刚我要恭喜谁？那个是谁 ？Alan 拿第1名，对不对？哇，太棒了，太棒了 ！OK， 遥遥领先哈。OK， 来，赶快今天的。社在这边，记得哈，你今天领取了这个社的话呢，要等3个工作天左右，然后我们才会 send 去你的 email 的 ，OK， 去 email， 所以你的 email 不要填错哦 ，OK，email 不好填错，电话号码填错的话还 OK 啦 ，OK， 就尽量不要填错资料就好了，好不好？名字也不要填错我们会根据你给我们的名字，然后我们就发那个文凭给你们的，所以名字不要写错哈 ，OK， 然后那个 email address。一定要写对的，一定要 double check 才按 submit，OK，double check 才按 submit。这是今天的文凭开心吗？今天有2个卡会玩，一定是很棒、很开心的，对不对？好，5、4、3、2、1如果等一下还要领取的话，还可以去领取哈，因为今天这个 link 我们会开放到晚上 ，OK， 到晚上的 ，OK。好，今天我们来上科学咯，今天上英文，明天我们上科学，能源危机，哇哦，这个题目很 棒，对不对？明天我们请到的是阿德老师，阿德老师来自舍丹巴鲁杜沙登二校的阿德老师，要为我们来上科学了。所以同学们，明天一定要进来学习什么叫做能源危机，那个危机是什么样的危机呢？我们要做好预前的准备哦，危机来临之前我们要做好准备，对不对？对的，所以我们明天见哈，这个是明天的，所以明天一定要进来哦。你也跟你的朋友说，明天有科学我们要进来上科学哈。好，今天时间也差不多了，谢谢大家。OK，for the children, for the future， 约定你们明天见，4点20分，2021爱你而已，么么哒，拜拜，明天见哦。OK，拜。